Hey everybody, it's Somni Respiratory Flux. Call me Flux for short, or whatever you want to call me. I really need to start thinking of more things to do for that, because it's getting old just stopping and trying to think of something at the end. Anyway, in the last episode, we got started again playing after a few months break for me, a day's break for you. And we started exploring the space pirate base in Finjana Drifts. And in this episode, we're going to continue doing just that. Because, well, we haven't quite finished our business here yet. I don't feel like killing those things, so I just walked around them. Anyway. Scan this elevator. Yeah. My day has been alright. It was a little annoying because my internet has been having troubles lately. I was trying to upload an episode yesterday, and it just wouldn't. And the internet wasn't cooperating. So, okay. I'm getting surrounded on all sides by these guys. Yeah, this is something I just like to do. Charge shot, missile. I like to hit them with the charge shot first because the missile sends them flying if you kill them with the missile. And these guys, I think we already scanned these, the flying pirates, because I was anxious and started going places I didn't need to go yet. Basically what they will do is they fly, and they'll shoot you from above, and if you damage them too much, they will kamikaze attack. If you damage them enough, they'll explode in midair before they can even do that, but if not, then you just have to... Okay. Because I wasn't paying attention, didn't hear the music, I didn't realize there were more. Anyway. You're not going to be able to get through this room until you get rid of all of them. And they are quite annoying. Case in point. Okay. This room, you're not going to have a whole lot to look around at yet. Later on, there's going to be some important things to do here. But for now, about all you can do is hop up in these towers. Note here, you have ice on that window that can apparently melt. That becomes important. And what also is important here, this room, especially when there's a battle here, can get very disorienting. So you might want to check your map to check which of the two towers here you actually came up first. Just so you don't end up going down the elevator and realizing, wait, I'm just heading back the way I came. You want to go this way. Although I guess if you went into the elevator and the hologram was already there, you'd notice something was up, but if you aren't paying attention to which direction you're going, you probably aren't going to be paying much attention to that either, are you? But yeah. I don't know. I guess I'm... Oh, this room is going to be fun. Because... I was just about to say it, but I decided to give a cutscene to show it. Yes, this is our first time seeing the Metroids in this game. It's going to be the easiest time you get to scan them, too. The dominant species of planet SR-388 Metroids can suck the life force out of living things. The Metroid will latch onto its prey and drain energy, growing larger as it does. The only way to shake an attached Metroid is to enter Morph Ball mode and lay a bomb. And of course, it breaks out. Now, longtime fans of the series will know that the traditional weakness of the Metroid is cold temperatures, which was alluded to in some of the pirate data. Oh. And for killing the specimen, they decide to attack us. But yes. Basically, Metroids are susceptible to low temperatures, and we don't have any kind of low temperature weapons at this point of the game. That could be problematic. Anyway, since this is a research lab, there's bound to be more pirate data to read. The Reconstruction of Geo Form 187, codenamed Ridley, was recently completed. After his defeat on Zebus, Command ordered a number of metagenetic improvements for him. Though aggressive, we were able to implement these changes in a cycle. The metamorphosis was painful, but quite successful in the end. Early tests indicate a drastic increase in strength, mobility, and offensive capability. Cybernetic modules and armor plating have been added as well. We believe our creation, now called Meta-Ridley, will become the mainstay of our security force, a job he will certainly relish. I'd like to point out something. If it seems like I'm having trouble reading the text sometimes, like in these last couple videos and next several, I guess, well, for the rest of the series probably. My LASIK surgery was I would say mostly successful, but it can still be I can still have a bit of a hard time reading the text. Sometimes it can be a little blurry from a distance, so I'm trying, but it's not always going to be the best. Just bear with me for a bit. Initial transfer of Metroids to Talon 4 research facilities has been completed. 3 were terminated in an incident at the landing site, but the others were pacified and transported safely. Initial Phazon infusion testing is underway. We are eager to observe the effects of Phazon on Metroids, especially their ability to absorb and process the energy given off by Phazon sources. Early research suggests a considerable growth in power and size. Whether the creatures stay stable thereafter remains to be seen. That sounds dangerous. You know what? He hasn't noticed us. Let's waste him. Overkill, perhaps, but that was satisfying. Okay. Sir. I think that's about all. I don't know. But either way, there's more to read. Yes, there's a lot of scans in this part of the game. Confidence is high regarding Phazon applications. We know enough about Phazon now to begin combining it with space pirate DNA. The code name for this venture will be Project Helix. Preliminary studies indicate that Phazon infusion could produce radical new pirate genomes. Benevolent mutation levels are high in current test subjects. Phazon madness is a concern, but refinements in the infusion process should reduce or neutralize the odds of mental degeneration. So, from what we've seen so far, these space pirates are actually fairly scientifically knowledgeable and have no ethics about how they apply said scientific knowledge. That sounds like a problem. Anyway. Oh, there's more to do. I was wrong. I have my TV volume turned down a bit, so I can't exactly judge on by the music, because it's kind of hard for me to hear. Okay. Just when I thought that was everything, Oh, crap. That broke open the Metroid container. I don't know why I went to Morph Ball. I was trying to switch beams, but I guess I got confused. Yes, I can English too. Anyway, I think that's all for now. If you Morph Ball along this pathway, which there's no walls, so if you miss, you have to go back up. There's a missile expansion. What we have here, though, a little easier to get if you can do that, is an energy tank. Very nice. I think I'll go up and try and get that missile expansion a couple more times, because once you get it, you can just drop down and then you can work on scans in this bottom floor area and leaving. Well,
that was a successful run. The elevator will lower to you if you walk to within so far of it, and you're on the wrong level for it. That's a convenient feature this game put in, I suppose. But that was weird. I think I'll probably cut to my successful attempt at getting us to spare you guys all this repetition. Did I get fired at sometime there? I don't think so, but... well... why do I have that in my head randomly? I blame the Say for that, I guess, because Donkey Kong Country Returns is a thing. But it's been a while since that LP went up. Why am I thinking about it now? I don't know.
Has anybody ever actually tried to comprehend the human brain before? Anyway, that was my successful run. I might not cut. I might just speed up. That's something you're going to have to get used to if you're watching my videos, is me changing my mind about whether I'm going to speed up, cut, whatever. Because I can't know what'll be most appropriate until after the video is finished recording, after I've tried all the times I need to try. Anyway, more scans. Metroid dissection continues to provide more questions than answers. Our research teams have isolated the energy conduits that run from the invasive twin mandibles to the energy core in the creature's quadripartite nucleus. But the manner in which a Metroid actually extracts the life force from its prey remains an utter mystery. The victim does not lose blood or any other vital fluids, and yet the Metroid extracts energy. Identifying this energy as our central problem. It takes no physical form, and yet without it, the victim dies. We will continue to research this matter, as the isolation of this life-giving essence could be the key to our ascendance. Spoiler alert. I don't think anybody's actually figured that out yet. In the series or outside of it. Studies of Metroid biology continue, though with limited progress. It seems likely that we will be much more successful using Metroids for our means rather than trying to reproduce their powers. If they could be adequately tamed, we would have no need of a proper understanding of their metabolism. A small force of disciplined Metroids could wipe out entire armies, and once we find a way to shield them from cold containment weapons, they will be invincible. Furthermore, if we could harvest the energy they'd consumed, we would have a near limitless source of power at our disposal. I don't know. I think a lot of this is that information is just there to make things seem more ominous. because it doesn't really add up to much, but other than just stating how dangerous these things are, which anyone who's familiar with the game already knows that. Here's another scan. It's just an ice-covered beetle. It's basically just a stronger beetle that is weak to heat. We don't have any heat-based weapons yet. That might be a hint that we will at some point. But for now, we just continue on into here. I should stop trying to scan things that I know we've seen before. Anyway, this room is dark. Rather dark, anyway. You're going to want to take out the flying pirates first, I'm going to guess, because they can hit you from pretty much anywhere. Or you can just take out the... Is that all? Now, there are ramps that you can go down. But if you want to get to the bottom of the room faster, that's a good way of doing it. I'm pretty sure this is the only turret that you see in this game. But I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. A door that our wave beam cannot open, so looks like our progress is blocked. But there appears to be something worth getting in there. So why not take a look around? Central tank main circuit connection terminated. Ah. So you can see where this is going. Basically, there's 3 scans in the room that are going to turn off this force field around the item that we're getting. And basically, yeah. I don't think there's any pirate data scans in the room. Auxiliary circuit. And there's Metroids and tanks on the walls. This might be a bad sign. Where's the last one? Pretty sure the last one's just back up on the entry level. So there's 3 things on 4 levels, and this level just has nothing. That's fun. Yeah, there's only the one thing to do here. Central tank control circuit connection terminated. And that just leaves us an item. I don't think you actually can suffer fall damage from that much of a height, but I don't know. Anyway, let's pick this up. And glowy. Thermal visor acquired. Press down on the control pad to activate the visor. Search for cold and hot objects and hidden wave beam targets. Basically, this visor is interesting. And suddenly the power goes out. And if you can hear that, yes. If you use the thermal visor, you can see well in the dark, and certain enemies give off a very distinct heat signature, such as these shadow pirates, which even in regular lighting are rather tough to see. There's other enemies that have pretty high heat signatures as well, such as the Metroids, which, yes, are going to break out now that we've turned off all the power. It's probably in your best interest to get rid of them. Probably. mean, I can't say what you are going to feel like doing when you play the game. Maybe you're speed running and you don't have time to deal with this. Of course, maybe if you're speed running the game, you know some other way to get past here that's a lot faster. I don't know. Maybe you probably already have the ice beam by the time you get this because you're sequence breaking. Spoilers, yes, the ice beam is in this game and it opens that door at the bottom. I really shouldn't be so worried about spoiling this game. It's old. But yeah. There we go. Now. If you scan the door, it's not a logbook scan, but it'll tell you that there's no power and to energize a power conduit. It radiates energy that is invisible in the normal spectrum, but you can see it easily with your thermal visor. Even if you don't have your thermal visor up, if you hit a power conduit with your wave beam, it'll energize it. Like so. This is an enemy that you're going to want to scan. Sentry drone. Well armed, armored, have limited intelligence. Basically, electrical attacks are good against them. Initiate a security lockdown and attempt to neutralize the intruder. Scramble your visors, too. I don't know if you're... Yeah. Basically, if one of them sees you, you're locked in until you beat them. Anyway. Now, basically the rest of this area... This is probably going to be a longer-ish episode because I have to make my way back out. We're going to be fighting our way out of the research lab in the dark. Which is not the easiest thing in the world, especially when you are playing as poorly as I am. Maybe I should just take some time to kill things rather than trying to get to the top of the room as fast as possible. Or maybe I should just initiate Operation GTHOOH. Yeah. That room was kind of tough on my armor. Now, in some places you're going to have more visibility than others. Am I going to get ambushed again in this room? Yes. But you're also not locked in. Now, I think... Okay, yes, it's still dark. But... Okay, this room... The holographic projector provides some light, and here we are at a save point again. So I think that will be it for this episode. Back where we began. Respond, vibrate, feedback, and resonate in the comments below. Tell me what you think I need to do, what I did right, did wrong, all that sort of stuff. No. Did not need to save again. And in the next episode, we will... Don't know why I paused. Because I'm still talking. We will continue our escape from the pirate lab. See you then.